Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with your free pick video for the NHL. We're going to go over the New York Rangers at the Minnesota Wild. But first, let's talk about Caesar Sportsbooks. Our friends over there got a pretty sweet promo going on for you. Link in the description of this video. When you deposit, they will deposit match up to $1,500. When you deposit at least $50, use the promo code MORNINGCZR. All that description and everything is in the link of this video. Take advantage. Caesar Sportsbook, pretty sweet deal when you sign up in participating states. Now, let's get into some NHL big boy talk here. I brought in the man, the myth. Oh, no, wait, it's just Nick Earl. I'm just kidding. From Earl Sportsbet. Hockey expert, my man. Me and him talk hockey all day, every day. So I feel like this is just another conversation. So bear with us, folks. Nick, how we doing? You ready for some hockey? Tuesday hockey?
Absolutely, and this should be a fun matchup. These are two playoff caliber teams, I think, in this spot.
I could listen. This could be. Now we're getting into the time when you're going to see some real good hockey. This is the time of year that if you're not a hockey fan, you could become one. Just watch a few games, and this is one of them I like here. New York Rangers at the Minnesota Wild. Wilder minus 140, over under 5.5. We're both on the same page as far as this one because we already talked about it, but I don't want to steal your thunder. Take it away. Tell everybody where to play this one.
Yeah, for starters, the Wild are broken right now. This is a team that they've struggled as of late. We look at what they've done since they won that game 7-3 against Edmonton, 4-3 loss versus Ottawa, 3-1 loss versus Toronto, 7-3 loss versus Calgary. They also lost another game to Calgary. I believe the score was 5-1 in that game. They beat Philly, struggled to. They lose to Buffalo, and then they lose to the Stars 6-3. This is not a Minnesota Wild team I'm particularly trusting right now, especially at minus 140. And they're facing a Rangers team that I have not liked this Rangers team all year long. But with that being said, when you are handicapping through an entire season, you have to adjust. And this is one of those times where I adjusted. And I've noticed that they didn't last game, but previous to last game, they had won the expected goal battle in 6 straight games. They're starting to control play a lot better. It's been more than just Igor Shesterkin standing on his head. And the Rangers are actually playing better hockey where they are creating chances. They are not giving up chances. And they are controlling the play of game. And the Minnesota Wild are not. This is a Wild team where both goalies have not looked good. Kakkonen and Talbot have looked awful in net. So you're getting a massive, massive goalie advantage here when we're looking at the road team in this spot. Yes, this is a road game for the New York Rangers, but I do not care. You're giving me plus money to fade a Minnesota Wild team that is in a tailspin right now, which this was a team that I thought could win the Central about a month and a half ago. And all of a sudden now we're thinking that this team's going to struggle for a wild card spot, which is kind of mind-boggling because I do have a future on this Minnesota Wild team to win the cup. And I don't see that come to fruition right now the way they're playing. I think they have to go out and get a goaltender. But for right now, this Rangers team, I think, is playing much better hockey, and we're getting plus money to back them. So I think this is kind of like a no-brainer spot here with the New York Rangers. And I'm not one to back them often, but that's what I'm going to look to do in this game. Give me the New York Rangers at plus 120 against the Minnesota Wild in this game.
Yeah, sometimes we're not on the same page, but today we are. I mean, the Rangers they're on a 3-game win streak. Minnesota can't put together. They couldn't hit the side of a barn. You know what I mean? They just
can
can't
score. Their defense, they're not playing any defense right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, they just can't. They can't stop anything, though. I mean, both goalies, it doesn't matter which one is not playing very well. I don't mind the over as well in this game at 5.5.
It's tough to bet an over against Shesterkin, though, who is putting up historical numbers this year.
He is. I just need the Wild to get me really like 2 because I think the Rangers are going to score 4 or more. So I don't mind that, but he is Igor. Let me just talk about Igor for a solid second, and I don't want to take too much time, but that guy is having a year. He has took this team, put him
He's
on
a
his
Vezina
back.
Trophy winner, and he's been in conversations for the MVP. So that's the type of year he's having.
Right. And then now you're going to give me plus money with him against a team that is admittedly struggling. So that being said, Nick Earl's taking the New York Rangers on some plus money action. Visit him over at Earl Sports Bets. What do you got going on over there? Tell us about that.
Yeah, tournament time with college basketball, NHL, and NBA are continuing as well. So, yeah, we're having plenty of action here the next few months.
And don't forget, when you see him over at Picks and Parlays, use the promo code MARCH. You save 20% off the entire site. So take advantage of that. They got some pretty sweet deals over on Picks and Parlays, Earl Sports Bets. Visit our friends over at Caesar Sportsbook. All that good stuff. Don't forget to take New York Rangers and some plus money action. I'm Detroit Lenny with Picks and Parlays. That's Nick Earl with Earl Sports Bets. We're out of here. Good luck unless you're against us. Go Rangers.